Hey everyone, I get a lot of patients coming in and asking me about a non-surgical facelift. What is that? Am I a candidate? What a non-surgical facelift is using all the other techniques that are non-invasive. You know, we think of invasive, we're cutting the skin, we're going under the skin and doing treatments and lifting muscles. That's kind of traditional facelift. Non-surgical, we think of all the non-invasive ways of doing this. Think of things like Botox. Botox is very common. We can put that Botox in carefully placed muscles with certain doses, help lift the brow. You can do what they call the Nefertiti lift, where you inject along the jawline. You treat certain muscles that pull that lower face down and pull the neck down. You treat that, that tends to help lift. So Botox is part of a non-surgical facelift. Other things, fillers, there's lots of different fillers that you can use. And it's very common, working up in the forehead area to help kind of lift that brow a little bit. More through the temples to help kind of get a little up there. Very commonly, we use fillers in the cheeks. When you start doing that, you start creating a more youthful looking cheekbone. And as that happens, it tends to help lift the lower face tissues up a little. We like to improve the hollows in the lower eyes. Again, this is all part of what you would get in a traditional facelift. And as you move down, you're going to think about other wrinkles. You know, the nasolabial folds, the marionette folds, the pre-jowl hollows, maybe hollowing or looseness along the jawline. When we start using fillers in those carefully placed areas, it starts looking smoother, starts helping define the jawline. So again, that's part of a non-surgical facelift. Other things you can think of, threads, thread lifts. Some thread lifts do help to lift that tissue. I think more of the benefit you get from thread lifts is the actual stimulation of new collagen under the tissues, and that helps the skin look a little bit tighter, a little more refreshed, a little less wrinkles. All those can be the components of a non-surgical facelift, and you can make some pretty nice changes just from using those. It doesn't replace the surgical facelift, but it does give you some of the effects of a facelift. Better for more youthful skin, more youthful people, get more benefit from non-surgical facelifts. But everybody can benefit to some degree with some of these varying techniques that are available. So they're pretty easy to do. You usually do them right in the office. Not really any anesthesia needed. Some treatments can take 5 minutes, or maybe it might take a half an hour. So